everybody, my name is Shannon and I am still waiting for my Seder, and today we are talking about Blackbird by Anna Carey. I literally just finished this book while I was sitting here, and I did not want to finish this book because, oh my god, the writing style was just so awful. But I listened to a majority of it at work the other day and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna finish this, and I sped it up and I finished it and I'm ready to talk about it, and this book was awful. Blackbird is about a girl who wakes up, she has amnesia, she's being chased by the police, she's being chased by these crazy people that want to kill her, she doesn't know what's going on. Naturally, she bumps into this boy, of course he's cute, and of course she's like, hey, I'ma trust you, and he's like, hey, I'ma trust you, and that's how their little romance happens, and it's really lame, and we don't really get anything. I don't understand why this romance happened other than you're here, why not? And I don't really understand anything else about this book. Why our main character, why is she doing anything that she's doing? Why does she feel motivated to figure out what's happening to her other than the fact that people are killing her? Now I understand that that's pretty motivating, but other than that, everything just sort of happens to her. The plot's just happening to her, and there is nothing else. She's not really actively doing anything. She's either being chased or asking questions and then not getting answers, and it just really overall did not work. It is told in second person, which I thought was going to be cool, but only makes it really weird. It's told as if you are the main character, so everything is told like you are doing this, you are doing this. You woke up this morning and you ate a sandwich. Like, that's how this book is told, but then it'll switch and we'll get it from third person from other characters, and then we'll still see things even though it's still being told from second, and you don't understand how the character could possibly know these things, and it doesn't really work. This probably really spoils the books, but it's really not a huge spoiler. All I'm gonna say is that I actually read the book The Most Dangerous Game in high school. I think I was a freshman, and if you've ever read The Most Dangerous Game, you know what Blackbird is about, and that made me excited because I was reading it and I was not interested in it and it was kind of boring me, but then we figured that out and I was like, okay, that's cool. How is the author going to do this? But then it just doesn't work, especially because these people that are hunting her, they're hunting her because it's a game, and they drop her in LA to do this game, but she's actually from LA and she's getting all these memories back, and I'm like, why would you do that? So that was kind of weird, and there's a lot of instances in this book that kind of make you take a step back and go, wait a second, that doesn't make sense, or why, or I call BS, that doesn't work at all, and that is really what ruins this book because it just isn't coherent and doesn't really work. This sounds a lot like a movie in that it could be a movie, and a lot of those mistakes can be forgiven in movies, but in books, you're really looking for those details. You're really looking for all of your questions to be answered. You're not just looking to be entertained. I mean, yes, books are entertaining, but you want to know all the things, and in this book, you don't get to know anything. So overall, I am giving this book a D just because it really did not do a very good job at being a book. It seemed more like it wanted to be a movie because we don't get a lot of details. The plot doesn't really make sense, and a lot of things just sort of happen because they happen, and that's just not acceptable, and I really wish I had done a little bit more research before diving into this one. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe so you can talk books with me every Monday. That's everything I got for you today, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Why hadn't he agreed to it? Why was he so stubborn, so determined for the hunts to be authentic, real? There's a noise behind her. Something moves in the forest, darting through the trees.
This book is
She
super
turns,
boring.
watching.